I'm gonna show you the most important dribble move in all of basketball, and you're probably gonna find out you're not as good at it as you think you are when we go through all the different ways to use it and all the drills to master it. And the dribble is the regular dribble. So a lot of people think the crossover is the most important move, or maybe a between the legs, possibly even a behind the back. But here's the thing, on a between the legs, I'm not really getting past the defender. On a crossover, I'm not really getting past the defender. Behind the back, I could potentially get past the defender. But all those moves I'm using to change directions and maybe get the defender shifting so I have an opportunity to drive, but me actually getting past the defender is going to happen with a regular dribble. So one of the many reasons the regular dribble is so important is because it's my first step dribble. It's also the dribble you're gonna use a lot when you drive. You're gonna use it on step backs, on side steps, on pull-up jump shots. You're gonna use it a ton on fast breaks. You can use it to stop with either leg. You'll use it a lot to set up other moves and to float the ball to read the defense and hang it in air, or float it to hezzy, or even shot hezzy. You'll also need it to curl around screens and for layups and into passes. So you need to be able to do it high, low, tight to the body, wide to the body, and different combinations of those four things. Plus you need to be able to do it moving in all kinds of different directions and with different footwork and footwork timing. So here's some drills to work on all those things. Now the big thing with all the drills we're gonna get into is you're gonna need to have good handles and footwork. To take that next level, I got a free workout for you to pin into the comments. Let's get into the drills though. The first one, find yourself a square on the court, or you can just set up cones in a square, or just imagine a square. But the idea is you wanna have to take at least 1-2 dribbles moving around that square. And what we're gonna do is work on those different positionings with the basketball while moving in the square, so we're also working on all kinds of directions. So for starters, we can dribble about shoulder height and try to keep the ball kind of tight to this foot. So we're not doing wide, we're doing kind of high and tight. And we're gonna go 2, 2, 2, 2. And if you wanna get creative, you could play around with different types of drills where you're moving more 45-degree angle, but this will give you a good baseline for everything. And then you repeat going around the other way with the right hand, same thing, trying to keep the ball about that shoulder height and trying to keep it tight to the foot. And then you could challenge yourself with different kinds of combinations. We can go low and wide. You can go high and wide, you can go tight and low, mix that stuff up. But I think you're gonna find moving some of those directions will be a challenge. Next set of drills is gonna help you focus on your footwork. So there's a stationary version of this and then on the move version. You'll wanna start with the stationary version and just dribbling, and then play around with the opposite foot of the hand that's dribbling, jabbing in different directions. And at first try to have the foot hit at the same time the ball hits the ground, like this. Then repeat with the ball side foot. Then freestyle with having the ball hit and the foot hitting after. So it's like alternating ball hit, then foot hit. So like this. And of course, repeat with the ball side foot. And then you can play around with adding 2 footwork movements with 1 ball bounce. So this could look like something like this. Doing 2 with the opposite foot or 2 with the same side foot. Or mix it up between the 2 feet and have them both do 2 steps with 1 dribble. Again, playing around with the angles. Then you can add this more on the move by coming up to the top of the key and then start working on some of those different things we worked on stationary, but coming from on the move. Then you can start thinking about combining all of the drills together. So thinking about ball positioning with both height as well as distance from the body, adding in different types of footwork, focusing on the opposite foot and then also focusing on the ball side foot. And then you can think about bringing all that together with moving in the square and still moving in different directions. So you're still working on maybe a jab out here, but from that having the ability to get out here, jabbing, getting here, jabbing, coming this way, and jabbing and coming back. And you can see how that can make you crazy shifty and unpredictable with just a regular dribble. Again, the free workout pinned in the comments will help you take this next level. If you found the video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications, and I'll see you in the next video.